Welcome to Penny for Your Shots, Conversations and Cocktails with Brilliant Women, the podcast where we uncork the stories and insights of exceptional female leaders from all walks of life. Our goal is to serve up wisdom, tips, and inspiration, and to support each other in rediscovering ourselves and what sets our souls on fire. We'll also share personal memories, paired with friends and a favorite beverage. I'm your host, Penny Fitzgerald, and I believe that the best stories are served up over a glass of wine or a cocktail. So grab a glass, get comfy, and let's pour ourselves into Penny for Your Shots. Heather Kalous and I met in kettlebell class about 10-ish years ago. We have some things in common. We're both Iowa State Cyclone fans living in eastern Iowa, about an hour and a half from Ames and closer to the University of Iowa campus. We also connected over a mutual love of wine, and she's hosted and participated in wine tastings with me. We chatted in early January, the day before a major snowstorm was forecasted for eastern Iowa, which shut down a lot of businesses and schools. I'm cold just thinking about it. Heather has a love of running. That's not something we share. She's dedicated to the sport and to using her talents and love of running for good. She fundraises for the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition on Team Teal in honor of her mother, and to support others affected by cancer. I hope you enjoy Heather's uplifting and inspirational story. Here is Heather Kalous.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Just fine.
Good. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
You're very welcome.
I like your Santas behind you.
Oh, yeah. Aren't those funny? They're doing all sorts of dancing. We have a Christmas this weekend yet, so I can't take everything down quite yet. I would like it down. It's about that time, but
Yep.
I'm just like, just leave it up because they're coming all here Sunday. So
yeah, that's okay.
Maybe
Keep
next
celebrating.
week and tomorrow would be the perfect day to take it down with my snow day. So
Right. Have they already called it?
Yeah. Yep,
Oh, wow.
we did.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's supposed to be
I'll think
bad.
of some other projects to do.
Yeah.
So
Maybe have a toddy.
yeah, and I probably will.
Good.
Maybe and put some in my coffee in the morning because why not?
Why not? There's nothing
It's not
holding
like
you
you can
back.
drive anywhere probably tomorrow the way it sounds. But
I know we have tickets to the Iowa State game tomorrow night.
oh, bummer!
I
It's
know.
sold out.
Is it really?
Someone told me they thought it was sold out tomorrow night. So
Oh my
that's awesome.
gosh! Yeah, they're so fun.
Mhm.
So fun to go to. But oh my gosh, yeah, I don't
They're
think
so
we're gonna
much
make
fun.
it.
We used to have season tickets too. Well, we have football season tickets, but we used to
Yeah?
have basketball ones too. Then it was just hard when the kids were younger to try and get down there during the week. So
Yep. Yeah, especially
maybe
this
again
time of
someday we
year.
might.
Yeah.
Right. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll live closer that way someday too. I don't know.
Well,
But we'll do.
yeah. Did you both go to Iowa State?
Yep. That's where we met.
Nice. Oh, very cool. And okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Monticello. Yeah.
Nice.
So not, Eastern Iowa. So I grew up in Hawkeye world. So when I was a little kid, my grandpa, he did like the Hawkeyes quite a bit. He had, football ticket. I'd go down to football games at Hawkeye World and then ended up at Iowa State. So I became a Cyclone, but I've always liked Iowa State as well. But I still like them both as long as they don't play each other. And
Yeah, that's hard when they play each other.
yeah, so I went to Wartburg first for a year.
Oh.
And then I ran track and field there and I liked it. And then to be real honest, I had a guy I was kind of seeing and he was at Iowa State and I went down there a couple times and talked to one of the coaches at Iowa State and they're like, well, we can't offer you money yet, but you can come and walk on. And so I walked on and then by the end of that semester, they offered me some money. So that was good. So
Sweet.
yeah, so then I ended up staying there ran there. I ended up 4 years just because I redshirted a year. I got injured 1 year. So
Okay.
yeah, so that was fun.
Wow,
And I
very
met
cool.
my husband my senior year there. So
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So what events did you run?
mostly middle distance stuff. I ran 400s. Indoors, they had a 600 meter, 600 yard, and then 800 meters. So in high school, I'd run anywhere from 100 to a 2 mile, depending on what I was doing. But, you get to college, it's a little bit hard to run some of the faster sprint things as my size, my short little legs. So,
Oh.
so I kind of did mid distance stuff, but it was fun. It was a great experience. I met some people, from Iowa. I met people from all over the United States. One of my really good friends grew up in Winnipeg, Canada, that I still have great contact with. A friend that lives in England that was a distance runner with me. So yeah, so it's really fun to make some of those connections.
That's very cool.
It is kind of fun. So
yeah. So
it was crazy. It's a whole different world. College stuff. So
yeah,
it's pretty intense. So sometimes, but
yeah, I'm sure. Where did you travel for your meets and for?
We stayed within the United States, but I've gone down to, we did the Florida relays a couple years. Arizona State, I remember that we went down there for one time. Arkansas, Nebraska, of course, because they were in our conference. One of the first, so when I first started there, we were still the Big 8 conference.
Oh, yeah.
So our very last Big 8 meet was in Lawrence, in Kansas. In Lawrence. That was the last year it was the Big 8 conference. So that's kind of cool that I got to experience that. Waco, Texas was my senior year outdoor Big 12. Yeah. And so it's not a real nice place around the campus, but the campus is pretty neat.
Oh, cool.
So
it's big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big campus and, you're in the middle of Waco, Texas. So there's a lot of stuff around, and they warned us and said, don't go too many blocks this way when you're down here. And, but
it's not like Ames.
Great experience.
Not like Ames, Iowa, where you can go pretty much anywhere.
Pretty much. Yeah. Even in, your big Des Moines city, you can almost go everywhere in Des Moines. There's a couple streets you don't want to be on late at night, but
yeah, not by yourself anyway. That can be anywhere. You never know.
Yeah. So that's my little track story. So that's probably why I still enjoy running. Some people, after they've done something like that, they hate what they did, but I still love it because now I can just do it for fun.
Oh yeah. No pressure.
There's no competitive. I did that and now I just do it to stay in shape. So
wow.
Yeah.
Are you still doing kettlebell?
Yep. I still kettlebell. I get in there about 3 times a week.
Oh, good for you.
Do a little strength training because I do think that's important as well. To do cardio, but also to get some of that strength training in. And it helps my running. I feel a lot stronger as a runner. So
anything. I could tell my when I'm not doing it now, obviously. I could tell when I was my golf game got better.
Yes. All that upper body strength. Yeah.
Core.
Absolutely.
So much core work. Yeah.
Core. There's a lot of core. And that's, doing what I do for a job. It's like, I do it sometimes with the kids as well, but just, I have access to all that, at the school. But it's nice just to get away and have somebody else create things for you. And you can just go in and not think about it, do it. And so I still enjoy going there. So
cool. It was a good group too. I felt like it was fun to do it together.
Some of the same people
cool.
are still there. And it's pretty crazy. And of course, new people, but
no,
nice. I really like it. So, and now I don't know if you knew, I've run a few marathons in my life now, which I was a long distance runner. So I guess if we're just talking about me right now.
Absolutely.
So, back up, 2020, 2019. Now I can't remember. Anyway, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer.
Oh.
And so I got to be in a group of the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. I kind of got into that group, met some people, found out they do, it's called Team Teal. So it's a national organization and they have you can do marathons. You can do races. They have a bike thing. They have a big bike race down in Tucson.
Okay.
Actually, the Disney half, I think that's coming up here in a couple weeks, is a big Team Teal one.
Okay.
Chicago Marathon had the half marathon of the Chicago. But one of their big ones that they do is the New York City Marathon.
Oh, wow.
So a lady contacted me that's kind of one of the bosses there and said, well, I heard you're a runner. Would you like to do this? I said, do what? And she tells me, run the New York City Marathon. I go, wow. Like a full marathon? Because I'd done one like 2008. So I was a lot younger and much skinnier at that point. So I said, maybe. So I thought about it. And So how it works is they put you on the Team Teal team, and then you raise money for the NOCC.
Okay.
Kind of like, trying to think there's some other cancer ones too. There's a leukemia one. There's all sorts of like different foundations. And so then the first time it was supposed to happen, COVID happened. It had to have been 21. Anyway, so I ended up running the New York City Marathon for Team Teal. And it was in one of the coolest experiences I've ever done in my life. It was, it was pretty emotional towards the end of what I was doing it for, for my mom and for all that stuff that they do. But I just scrolling through November. It was November of 2021. It looks like November 7th was my marathon. So, and you go through all the boroughs of New York City, and I've never seen anything like it. From the start of the race to the very ending in Central Park, there are people everywhere. There are people having beverages. There are bands playing. There's people dancing in the street. There was a group of women, gray-haired women, that were hula hooping. They're standing on their balconies, hitting pots and pans. And then security-wise, there was snipers up on top of roofs in different areas of the city. I just felt super safe because there was, law enforcement, fire, but yet there's thousands of people cheering you on as you're running.
Wow.
That was really
So cool.
It was a neat experience, and I live to talk about it. So, and I raised my money that I needed to raise. So
good.
So they also have Team Teal. They have Miles Your Way. So you can pick whatever races you want if it's not a big sponsor. And so I've done like the Des Moines Marathon half 2 times now for Team Teal. This last fall, we did a hot cider hustle that was in Cedar Rapids. And I ran for Team Teal, so raised money for them. So yeah, it's kind of my motivation now. My mom passed away a year. It's going to be right at a year here at the end of this month. And so I'm going to still keep doing it because you think of all the other women in the world that need that help. They do amazing things for people. They would bring me, they had meals that they had delivered to my parents' house for a while that would come on dry ice. So, because Dad really doesn't know how to cook. And that way they had like meals. All they had to do was they're pre-made, put them in the microwave, and this Team Teal paid for it. There's cool stuff that was really worth it to me.
That's great. Yeah, and you're paying it forward. That's awesome in honor of your mom.
And I'm going to continue because there's so many other women out there. And the New York one, I ran with survivors. There was ovarian cancer surviving women running it. There was people like me. There was husbands. There was, you just made that connection of people. So that, and I'm still in contact with them. One of them, she's running the Boston Marathon here in April. So I've been, in touch with her and talking about her training, and she's gone through ovarian twice now. It's came back one time for her, and she's my age. So
that's scary.
But she's running marathons, fighting through it.
Good for her.
She is just amazing to me, human.
So strong.
Yeah. Wow. She really is. She's a neat lady too. Yeah. So.
Well, and I can imagine like the marathon experience by itself anywhere would be like super intimidating and then also emotional because you're doing this thing.
It was. I was really good till probably the last mile or two, and I could hardly like take it all in because I'm like, I almost completed this. I'm doing this for this cause,
Yeah, all of it.
Dark out. It'd been a long day of running, but it was cool. Yeah.
Wow, and so many people, and just being in New York and.
And the night before we had a big social thing where there was almost 40 of us that ran for Team Teal.
Yeah.
So we got to connect and meet some people like all over the United States. So, which was really neat too.
Oh,
so
yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. That cause that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. There is a lot of things out there, for people to do. If you want to even do a 5K, there's, causes or reasons you could do it or so. Not just for your own health, but some of that other stuff too. So
yeah, all of it. I mean, a great cause, and then the experience too on top of it, and plus how it benefits you and physically and mentally.
And then a little bit of touring. We got to see some neat things out there in New York. I talked my husband into going to see the Rockettes, which has always been on my bucket list, and he loved them. And I'm like, see, they're pretty neat.
Yeah. We went in Rome, be like the Romans, right?
Yeah. Yep. And he got to do the 9/11 museum, which I was kind of like, and it was it was very powerful too.
I'm
so,
sure. Very moving.
Us growing up with that, some the kids in school don't even really think about it that much like the rest of us.
Right. It was before their time, which is also kind of weird.
Yeah. It is wow.
Yeah. So back up just a little bit for people who don't know, you now teach school.
I do.
So tell us about that.
Gosh, I've taught, it's been over, 20 some years. I had kids and I stayed home a couple years, 3 years with the kids when they were really little. And just did some substituting and stuff like that. But I've been in the same district now for 18 years. I love it. I was the track coach there for 18 years. And actually, I've just resigned from that last spring. So I won't be coaching anymore.
Oh, gosh.
My kids it's nothing, I love it. I still love it. And that's why I knew it was time. My assistant coach has young kids. So she's coached with me almost the whole time. And her kids are getting so busy. And I just told her, when you're ready, I'm ready. And my kids are, live a ways away. So I want to go see them when I can go see them.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's been awesome. And I love what I do. I love, making kids' lives better. And I think there's two things that every kid should learn. I think they need to learn how to read. And I think they need to learn how to be good human beings in the world. And anything other than that, they'll figure it out.
Yes, exactly.
Learn how to read so you can survive in the world and be a good human being. And then you'll get through just fine in life, I think.
Yes. So. Oh, that's great. And what do you teach?
I'm the physical education, one of them at the high school. So obviously, I think that's important. But I think that's kind of an outlet for me to teach them how to be good human beings. And the best part about, I think, my job is I get to talk to the kids. If you're in a classroom situation where you're sitting at desks and you're up there in the front, you do get to get around and education is shifting more to where they do more group work. They have some options and choices of things to do. So you do get to interact with them more. But every day I'm talking to them, nonstop once I kind of explain what our goal of the day is. And then I'm in their faces. They probably get sick of me, but just, finding out stuff about them and what's going on. And so that to me is, I love being able to have that opportunity to do that with them. So
that's really cool. So I'm sure they can tell that you care.
I hope so. I know I do.
When you're asking about them, that's really big.
Every other year I do a character and leadership class too. That it's an elective. They don't have to take it. If they want to take it, they can. But I've had some amazing classes and connections as far as that goes, because we talk a lot. So our topic might be compassion. So for the week or the 2 weeks or ever how long it takes, we work on compassion things and how to be more compassionate human being. And I might pull in, I've had like a hospice nurse come in and speak.
Oh, wow.
Some of those things that, this is important. Like these are things you need to learn if you don't know them. But so many kids know these things already, high school kids, and you find that comes out in them. And it's really powerful. Now, at the end of this class, which I did not get to last year, it was like I said, my spring was kind of crazy with my mom's passing. So my leadership class was hurt because they had a sub for a lot of it, because I basically took care of my mom while she was dying. So I wasn't at school for a while. But I had them write a letter to somebody they had to pick out. And then we used like our family consumer science teacher, and they would cook a meal for us, and we have them come in and we do these letters. We have them get up in front of each other and read these letters to these people. And
wow.
It's a tearjerker. I mean, and I warned the kids, I said, and that, they're tough. Oh, I'll be fine. And they get up there and they're staring at that person that they just wrote that letter to. It's pretty powerful. Like, and I do it too. I bring a person in too, like I've had my mom there. I haven't had my husband. I should do that sometime, but I always bring somebody in and I read my letter first. I usually start off doing mine just so the kids kind of see. And it gets you every time. You get that big lump and you're like, well, here it comes.
Wow.
Stare at the person that you just wrote this letter to. And it's a neat. I can't wait to do it again next fall, because I'll be teaching the class again, and hopefully I can be there all the time and we can get done what we need to get done.
Yeah. What a great experience.
It's fun. They're scared.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because there's all these people staring at them but I said, just read your letter. Just read to that person, look at that person. Everybody's just listening, but they're listening to what you're saying. And
oh, wow.
So that's kind of exciting.
As you're talking about some of the stuff that you're doing, I would have loved to have you as my teacher. I mean, ours was good too. I mean, she was great, but I was so intimidated by sports growing up because I wasn't exposed to them as a little kid. Hello, friend. Let's be real. When's the last time you did something just for you? Enter Wine Camp 2026. We're talking wine tastings, fire pit chats, sunset dinner cruises, and 0 cooking required. Just show up, sip something fabulous, and reconnect with the version of you who loves adventure, sisterhood, and a glass of local Riesling in hand. Sweet, dry, or both. No judgment here. We're heading to New York's gorgeous Finger Lakes, July 31st through August 2nd. And yes, it's as dreamy as it sounds. Secure your spot at pennyforyourshots.com/winecamp. Don't wait. Room options are limited. And my crystal ball says we're going to sell out. Bring your besties or fly solo like the fabulous free spirit you are. You'll leave with new favorites either way. Wine Camp 2026 is calling. The only question is, are you in? Find out more at pennyforyourshots.com/winecamp.
Right.
My folks were not into any, I mean, they were a lot older. And my mom was very much into music, and she was our church organist, and thought
that's
that it's good too, but it's not exclusively good. Right. Sports, she saw no value in sports, and it just baffles me now because I mean, I think, oh my gosh, all the teamwork and the skills you learn, plus the people, there's so much I missed out on, I feel like.
Even like tolerating kids you really don't like, but they're on your team and you're working together with them.
Yeah, well, all of it. Yeah, personalities, all of it. Yeah. I was the kid picked last most of the time.
Well, I was a tiny little thing when I was in 5th and 6th grade, and I was too. But then they found out, she's fast. But she's fast. So then they started not picking me last because I was very, very short.
Oh, good for you.
It was funny, but
that's cool.
But talking about music, so the school I grew up in, for some reason, and maybe it's still that way at this school, and it's a little smaller school than here, but we were very musical too. Like one of my really dear friends, he was like, the football team made the playoffs, and he was their wide receiver guy, and he was also all-state choir.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we were all in the band. We were all in choir. We were all in show choir. Like. Play the piano, and I don't know if I can play the oboe anymore. I'm an oboe player in high school, but I can sit down and play the piano. So to me, I can tell the kids, okay, this is great. Like, look, I can run, but do speech, do music, do all those things you can, because you do learn a lot from the arts.
It's great. Well, and you have to be well-rounded. You have to have a good, and the ability, when you're in a small school like that, I grew up in a small school too. So the ability to be able to do whatever you wanted to do, all of it, if you want to do it. Yeah.
It was fun. And it was a lot of us were involved in all of that, and so it was just a weird mix. Well, here now, it seems like, because there's the downside of this young sports stuff too, is then they're so specialized and they have to give up on maybe their music because they have to specialize in a club volleyball, plus they're playing volleyball, plus and I'm like, they're missing out on that other part that is like they can use all their life. They can, I could sit down and play piano when I want to, because I piano lessons for a lot of years.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sports is, you have to pick what you want right away, right? I mean, you have to it's so elevated.
Now you do. Now I don't feel like when we were we didn't have very many club stuff when we were growing up. We didn't have that. It was, you might go in your driveway and shoot baskets or play ball in the lot with your neighbors, but
Yeah.
no, we didn't really.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, if
that.
you expect a scholarship, you almost have to be, at a certain, like, very elevated level, I feel like.
And they send out videos. It's, media related now. They send
wow.
videos out. And
Yeah, pretty high tech and intense.
It is very intense now. They move schools
Pressure.
on purpose. They move schools. They leave their friends and they go to this school because this school is known as a volleyball school or this school is known as a football high school.
Wow.
And that just blows. And I mean, I guess if you're going to be a NFL superstar, that's great. But
wow,
yeah,
that's a lot of pressure.
Sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
There is for some of those kids a lot of pressure.
When can you be a kid?
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy cow! So when did you how did you decide to go into teaching? Like what led you to that?
My mom was an educator, I think. So I think that probably had a lot to do with it. Like I just grew up around schools.
Yeah.
In the elementary. She started at high school English teacher and then moved on, got her master's. And so she was at the elementary, but I just liked, I don't know. I just knew I wanted to do that. I actually couldn't decide if I wanted to do physical education or elementary education because I really liked working in a classroom with elementary and I still do. But then when we moved in this area and this opportunity came to take the high school job, I was absolutely terrified. And I thought, I don't think, because I taught elementary before and I'm like, I don't think I can do this. And now I just love them. Because they're like almost to that adult point, but they still are really curious and ask you lots of questions. And I love that about them. So
cool.
You can visit with them and they'll sit still to visit with you.
There's that.
Sometimes too still. I'm like, let's go. And they're like, you wear us out, Mrs. Kalous. Like, let's go.
That's part of the deal.
Yeah. Fine, we'll talk. Let's do it in a fast-paced walk while we're talking.
That's how you know if you're in shape.
If you can still talk.
Exactly.
So I guess, I just kind of grew up with it and thought, I think this is what I want to do. I looked at maybe the physical therapy route too, because I do science, the human body. And then I was pretty much done with school when I got done with my undergrad stuff. And, Mom and I talked and it was like, well, when you're a teacher, snow days, like tomorrow, you get to spend with your kids. Oh, holidays, you get to spend with your kids.
That's a good point.
Get summer to spend with your kids. I'm like, and, I was thinking in my head, I want to have kids someday. So that kind of was in my head too.
That's
like,
big.
I want to spend some time with my kids. That's pretty fun. Like, and it was fun. Summers were fun. Like when they were little, we played a lot. So, so I guess that's kind of why. And like I said, make them better human beings. By high school, most of them know how to at least read a little bit, but I'm big on make them good human beings and function in the real world. And
that's great. We need a lot of that.
Is what they see on social media isn't really how humans are can be or need to be. Or that's a whole nother world.
How old are your kids now?
So my daughter is almost 24.
Okay.
My son will be 21 in about 3 weeks. So
wow.
One's a nurse. My daughter's a nurse. So she's in that kind of that helping other people world, which I thought she was either going to be a teacher or a nurse by her personality. And my son right now is in the military, but he's also at Iowa State.
Oh,
and he's criminal justice major right now. So I don't know why.
Wow.
He doesn't really know what he's going to end up doing either, and that's okay.
Well,
that's still got one more year. So
that's another thing. I feel like, you kind of need to know what area you're going to specialize in or what your major is going to be so early. And
and high school kids, poor things, they get asked that by their junior, senior years. And I'm like, they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't really truly know. They say, oh, I'm going to be this. And it's like, do they really know?
No. And it's okay. It's okay to change.
And I tell them, I said, you know what? If they ask you that, you can tell them, I don't know. And that's just fine.
Yep, exactly.
I love this, but I don't know if that's what I want to do forever. And you tell them that. It's okay. It's
exactly. Yeah. So I started my wine business when I was 40.
Wow.
And now I'm podcasting. So
that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, reinvent yourself, do what you want. And and be a good human.
Yeah. There you go. Yes.
Yeah. Pay it forward.
Yep. That's important. And you say some of that stuff to them. They're like, yeah. Well, they do. Some of them, they get it totally.
It sinks in somewhere and some of
does. It might be in there. And then when they're like 30, they're like, oh yeah, I remember her saying that too.
Insert eye roll here.
Yeah. Oh, they do. Yeah. Well, my daughter was a big eye roller. She's much better now, but yeah. I got lots of eye rolls, especially the middle school era was major eye roll era.
And sounds familiar.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
I remember those days, and our kids are a little older, but I felt like around when they got to be about 22, 23, we got really smart again.
And they want to hang out with you, and it's like,
and it's
cool again.
It's so fun to hang out with them now because there's so much more to say, and we can.
Fun and just
really
fun. Like he just seems like fun together now.
Just fun to hang out. Yeah.
Yep, they are.
At least just for me.
Yep. Oh, me too. Big time. I love. Yeah, that's what we were already talking. She's going to come back this weekend for something. She goes, "Let's go bowling." Like, yeah, that sounds fun. Let's go bowling. I haven't bowled. I don't know when, but yeah,
it's so great when they want to hang out with us.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Cool. All right. So, what's something that you're looking forward to this year?
This year. Well, this is the big year for a big age change. So I guess I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
I'll be 50. So I think, so speaking of marathons, in the back of my head, it's still January, but I'm contemplating doing a 50th year marathon.
Nice.
I don't know where yet.
When's your birthday? What month is your birthday?
In June.
In June. Okay.
June 7th. So I'm kind of like, I probably wouldn't do it till the fall because I like training in the summer and then having a cooler.
Good plan.
In October with the actual marathon.
Yep.
November even it's cooler wherever you decide to do it.
Yep.
I'm going to train for Team Teal again, but that's I guess just getting to be 50 and the kids at school were giving me a hard time because I told them the other day one of them how old I was. They didn't believe me. I said, you think I'm older? And they're like, no, you're way younger. I said, I really am. And so
you're my favorite.
They're like, can you believe you're turning 50? What? And I said, hey, some people don't get to turn 50. So you should be excited every time you get to turn a birthday year. I said, some people don't get to be 16. I said, because they're like, you're going to be, they're freaking out. I'm like, it's great. It's great. I get to be 50. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to be 60. I get to be 60. If I get to be 7,
and
you're lucky every time you get to turn another year old. So
exactly. And those all sound a lot younger the older you get, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff and I were talking, I think it was earlier today, about somebody that was turning 80. And I'm like, man, that sounds a lot younger than it used to.
It does. And think about how active some 80-year-olds are now.
Yeah, a lot of our friends are getting that way. Yeah, are getting to that age.
My dad just turned 85, and he last summer golfed with us. I don't know how many times, but went out on that golf course and he played in a tournament with us. Yeah. He played 18 with us one day.
Nice.
I'm like, you are 84 years old and you're still out here golfing. Oh, I can't hit the ball very far. You're 84 years old and you're still golfing.
You're still hitting the ball.
Yeah, I keep telling him that. I'm like, okay, this is amazing. Like, it's great.
It is great.
So
yeah, I hope we're able to do that.
Looking forward to turning 50.
Yes, absolutely. 50.
I said it's my 50th year, so
yep.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I'm
not gonna be sad like some people get. Why would you be sad? I don't know.
No, I mean reflective maybe. I mean thinking like what's ahead.
You're like, oh, my kids are grown, but yet my kids are grown. This is fun. Like the little parts of them when they were little. But they're growing and now they're fun and they like to hang out with you.
And maybe there'll be grandkids someday that you can play with.
Fabulous if that happens someday. I agree.
They are pretty fun.
I know. I actually can't wait. It'd be time one of these days. Maybe somebody gets married. I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. No pressure, kids, but
no.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. So
all the different stages of life. You got to enjoy them while you're there and not be thinking back or forward. But
they go so fast.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
Very fast.
For sure. Well, I have no doubt you can hit a marathon and conquer it.
See, and I might, I'm still in the thought process of it all. I'm like, do I want to do another one? Maybe, but maybe not. But
yeah.
it's a lot on your body. And my friend, I have a wonderful support running group that runs with me, and they trained with me for the last one. Like we ran one time from, I don't know, all the way from Palo to here. And like they took shifts. They ran like 5 mile, 10 mile increments with me. And it's
nice.
How do you do it? You can't do something like that without like training buddies. I actually ran the marathon by myself, but the training part is the hard part, It's
right.
But had people there to talk to the whole time and, be supportive and cheer you on. And
great.
That was awesome. And they said, I'm sure they'd do it again because I run with them every day. So.
Oh, that's great.
Saying, look what we're doing now. And they were like, you're crazy. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I'll see you Tuesday. Yeah.
Be a Saturday morning at 5 a.m. when we load up and drive miles away from town. And
oh my gosh. Well, yeah, in the summertime, you probably have to go pretty early to keep
otherwise.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Wow. Well, yeah, and those are the days when you need a buddy, right? Because it would be really easy to be like, no, it's too hot today. I'm going to stay home. Or
absolutely. Or it's too like this time of year, it's too cold. No, just suck it up, get up, and get your run in. And
yeah, you'll warm up when you start moving.
Yeah, you do. So now, safety wise, we talked about with the snowstorm and stuff. We might not run like tomorrow because it's supposed to snowstorm, of course. But.
Right. Right.
So
yeah, how do you handle that when there's snow on the ground or ice? I mean,
we run. I have those Yak Track things too that work pretty good. You put on the bottom shoes and they have little grip things on them. And
oh my gosh,
yeah, they actually work. Now they don't work really good on ice, but snow they work great. So.
Okay,
yeah. Sometimes I'll wear those. I don't know where they're at right off the top. Not going to go out there probably tomorrow morning anyway. I'll just have to treadmill it.
Oh, treadmill.
Started Netflix something. So
there's a lot of good series to binge right now.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a little different indoors though. But I mean, once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while. It's not terrible. Some people do it all the time and they love it. So
yeah.
It's whatever you enjoy. So
yeah. I'm just picturing myself and I'm like, I can't.
It's very boring.
Yeah. Well, that, and I think if I had some show on that I was binging, I think the motion of it while you're running
could be. I don't mind it. I don't mind watching. I can watch TV when I'm on it. But yeah, it doesn't bother me too bad. But
good.
Yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah, like it's not my favorite. I'd rather catch up on other stuff going on, with my friends and my running group. Yeah.
Yeah, that's to have an actual human to talk to and
yeah.
Keep you motivated, moving forward.
And you forget you're actually running. Sometimes we get talking about something and
cool.
Which is fine.
Yeah, I go for walks now. I don't run, but I listen to a lot of podcasts while I'm walking.
And they are really popular right now. Is that kind of why you thought, I'm going to try this podcast thing?
Yeah. And it was around COVID time that I really started thinking about it, but didn't know where to start. I wasn't sure how to make it work and how to do it.
Right.
And I took a class this last.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like August, September time. So that it's kind of fascinating, and it made my brain hurt.
Yeah, but it is amazing. I mean, they're so. I listen once in a while. I'll hop on now. Of course, my running group. They're like, "Oh, what's her? Oh, we're gonna have to listen to her now. See what she." I told them I was doing this. So.
Oh, cool.
Funny.
Yes.
Like, all right, then she'll
There
have
we
some followers, or how does that work?
Yeah, for sure. It helps. Yeah, every bit helps. So part of it is gaining a following and getting people interested. What I'm trying to do with it is just, lift women up and tell your stories, tell our stories. Yeah. And I think like for me, I'm getting of a certain age. I'm a grandma and You mentioned a milestone birthday this year. I have one next year, and it's 6-0. So
oh, that's awesome. See, awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I said next year. It's this year. We're in January already. Lost track of time. Yeah. So later this year.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah.
So what's your so I'll ask you back then. What's your 2024 thing?
Oh gosh. Well, I have the time to focus on my podcast now. So I'm going to be reaching out to more women and sharing more stories. And I'm also creating some offers to go along with it. So like wine tours or.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Something fun that incorporates wine and cocktails.
Oh, shucks. That would be awful. Wine and
darn. Yeah. So, one of my leaders that was on my team, at Traveling Vineyard, she and I are both doing podcasts and are collaborating on a retreat this fall in September in Texas Hill Country.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. There's
I read there, but fun.
Yeah. There are some wineries there, and we're going to take a tour and have a little yoga. She is a fitness guru and trainer.
Awesome.
Her podcast, I'm going to give a shout out to her, is Spandex and Wine.
Spandex and Wine?
Yeah. So it's about balancing and keeping, everything in your life, including your fitness and your libations. So yeah, very fun.
I love it. That's great.
Yep. So she'll be teaching us some yoga and doing some, classes with us, a little bit of, Pilates or whatever.
It's a fabulous idea. You guys getting it. It's getting that area is getting super popular, those women retreats. There's a lot of ones I follow that one of my things I do want to do, there's a running one in Colorado.
Oh, cool.
And they kind of do that. Like they have ones that you can do that. And then like at night, they serve you a meal with certain wines. And I'm like, well, this sounds fun, but
right up your alley.
Trails and then, and they do some of that, like the mental stuff, the yoga, the just get your head back in the game kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And that's similar. Like, enjoy other women's company and learn from them, but yet have fun and
exactly. Yeah, I feel like a lot of us of a certain age have, we've raised our kids or we've done our jobs and kind of lost a little bit of our creativity or a little of our fun or what makes us along the way.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of, we're back to figuring what do I want to do next and what's important to me and all those things and having fun with girlfriends and all of it.
Right. And causing you into your early retirement that you're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay, you found some still staying with your passion as far as that goes. And I mean, I'm looking at that too. Like, okay, give me a few more years here and I have the opportunity if I want to that I could retire. It's like, if I do, what else am I going to do? Because
what's next?
I'm active. I can't, I'm just not going to sit, turn the TV on and stare at it for 10 hours a day. Like, what are some things I can do to help other people? Of course, that's in your nature, a lot of us. And what can you do? You're getting it. Yeah. Like it. And you're going the podcast route. I think that's cool. Like, so
I've really enjoyed it and heard a lot of and shared a lot of good stories. So it's been very, very fun. I've learned so much about my friends that everybody's, my gosh, we're brilliant.
Yes, all of us women.
You are brilliant.
But that's cute. Oh yeah. I mean, you do find out things about people that you're like, that's just really neat. And
yeah. I mean, you have your friends, you love them, and you love hanging out with them, but they still surprise you. I mean, there are still some things that you didn't know.
Right. Yeah, I agree. There is sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. So speaking of wine, we just chatted briefly about wine. Yeah. What's your favorite? I think I might know a little bit about what you like. Wine-wise.
So we're stuck in our favorite that we drink a lot are Malbecs.
Yep.
Just huge Malbec fan. In the summer, I like white wine too. I don't hardly drink white wine at all in the winter at all. But if my daughter comes once in a while, we will. But I'm pretty much Malbec, like cabs. I do not like Merlot, and I've tried so many different ones. It's just too much for me, I think.
Yeah.
But other than that, I like pretty much that kind of red wine. That there is in the world. So
good time of year for a good Malbec or a good red wine. Curl up with a good book and.
Yep. Well, my books I'm reading is really creepy right now. I don't know if I'd want to curl up and have wine with them.
Really?
My friend gave it to me. I'm like, I can't read this when nobody else is here. It's too creepy.
Yeah. No, something a little lighter for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Nicholas Sparks or
Oh.
what else is another romance I could read?
Something a little more fluffy.
Yeah. Fluffy. Exactly.
Very cool. All right. Well, what favorite memory do you have over wine or cocktail?
I think one of my favorites. So let's see. My kids were super little, 3 and 5, and my husband had to end up doing a 6-month job out in California.
Yeah.
And so that summer when I was done with teaching, the kids and they flew us out there and we stayed that summer out there. And one weekend, another gentleman that worked with my husband took us to this little place by Malibu. And he took us down into this little windy little road and it had like a blocked off thing. And there was like, almost looked like trailer houses, like a trailer park. I'm like, where is this guy? And he took us to this restaurant and it was right on the beach. And I can't remember the name of it. My husband probably knows the name. And it had these cool, I can't say this word, Adirondack chairs.
Close.
And they were there in the sand. And I just thought those were so cute. Well, fast forward to that same summer, one of my dear friends, since we've been like 3 years old, we met at Sunday school when we were 3. She came out because one of her college roommates lived in Santa Monica. And so when she flew out there, I said, ooh, I know this place we want to go. And so we went to that same place, drove down, and they're kind of looking at me too, like, where are we going? And it was just a cool little place. And we sat in those chairs and we drank white wine and we just sat there and it was so fun.
Oh,
the 3 of us just sitting there. And it was a fun, that was just a really fun memory. And because you kind of are a little nervous and thinking where we going, but then you get there,
and it's beautiful
kind of area.
And, so right on the beach?
Yeah, it was right like a little beachy area. And just sat there and enjoyed the sunshine and talking to each other. And it was fun. It was neat. Yeah. It was a cool little place. So I don't know if it's still there because they had those fires a few years ago. So I don't know if it stayed or it burned or I have no idea what happened to it. But
that sounds like a great setting for a chat with a girlfriend.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And I guess another one, my husband and I did a California trip after he'd been out there and we flew into Orange County and drove all the way up. His brother lived south of Sacramento. So we decided we're renting a car. We had no reservations, nothing. We drove the coast and we stopped at a winery. I'd never been to a real official nice winery. And that was really fun because they gave you the tour and we did a tasting and packed a little cooler with like cheeses and crackers. And so after that, we just got a bottle of wine and sat there and ate and drank that and then took off and went north some more. And that was fun to actually see a whole working vineyard, because they have stuff here in Iowa, but not as complex, I'll just say, as California vineyards and stuff. So yeah, that was fun. That was very cool. I guess they're both in California.
That's a good place for wine.
Heard that. Yeah, I'd like to go to Napa too someday, but that's a cool trip.
Yeah, Napa has changed a lot over the years, but it's very if you haven't been, you at least once you need to go.
Very expensive, isn't it now?
It is expensive, yeah. And if you go over to the Sonoma side, the other side of the mountain, the Sonoma Valley is very nice as well and a little less expensive, but it just really depends. There's not a bad wine country. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it.
You might find a bottle of bad wine amongst it that you don't like.
Well, how would you know?
That's great. That's funny.
Yeah, just just it's the experience of it, and learning about wine.
Like there they have fires too, and I think some of the vineyards they lost their historic buildings, which is sad because that part of it is just the history of all that too. Would be neat to see, but I don't know how much of that was destroyed too when they had some of those fires.
I haven't been back since some of those fires either. We were in Sonoma, and we made it over to Napa one day, but we were in Sonoma with a group of friends. And we stayed up in an Airbnb for, there were 10 of us,
Fun.
12 of us, something like that. Yeah, it was a huge, huge home up in the mountains above Sonoma. Gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely just stunning country. And I think it's gone. I think it was one of the properties that was lost in the fire. Yeah. Yeah. It's really sad because, it took a while to you wound your way up the mountain and it was gorgeous. But yeah, I'm sure it was lost.
Yeah.
I know. It's so sad.
Yeah.
But the town Sonoma itself is beautiful too. It's super fun. You can walk around and do some tasting rooms there. It's not right on the winery properties, but yes.
But it'd be fun to,
walk half a block.
Found one, you'd be like, ooh, I want to actually go to this property now.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
See it more of it.
Yep. And walk half a block to the next one. So
that seems to work out okay.
It was fine.
Exactly.
Yes. Absolutely.
Fun. Good.
Well, is there anything else that I didn't ask you that you want to talk about or that you're super excited about or something you want to do or
it's no, I think we covered a lot of stuff. I felt like I just talked about my whole life in like 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure there's more. But that was super fun getting to know some of those things about you. I love it. I knew you were a PE teacher, but I wasn't sure exactly all the details. I love what you're doing.
Got me to where I wanted to be. And
yeah, I love it.
Good. I like it. I like kids. So, I'd probably like any really, well, except for, I don't think I'd like to teach math because I really don't like math. But really any other subject, I probably wouldn't mind teaching because you're still around the kids, but no, not math.
We can let somebody else handle that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely.
Our son teaches math, so I'm giggling because
Oh man, I tell you, that had to be a hard one. Well, and how to just keep the interest in the students. Like, how do you keep, all right, today, let's talk about equation. There's some there's two in the class that are like, I can't wait, right, let's just learn this so I can fill my,
Yeah.
I'm sure it is like that with some of them. But
you gotta realize how you can use it for stuff that you like.
Right. And apply it to life stuff. Exactly. That's what it's all about is so they can see, oh, I will use that maybe someday when I'm building my house.
Yeah.
Or
grocery shopping to figure out which one's the cheapest brand. And
yeah. And oh boy.
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to do something for a minute the other day. And they said it was a minute or 60 seconds. And then they asked me, so if I put 60, that's a minute, right? And I kind of looked at the person and I went, wait, wow, they didn't know 60 seconds was a minute. I'm like, she was a sophomore.
Oh,
I'm like,
good heavens.
Oh no.
Oh.
So then a little lesson. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Yes. Okay. Just totally serious.
She didn't know, really? She really didn't
know if she just or didn't think about it. Was just, oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I guess you learned something mathematics today in my class.
You taught her math.
Cross curricular. We just cross curricular.
There you go.
Try and get your subjects to come together, but oh boy.
Well, that's great.
Great.
That's a skill
That's a funny one. I have lots of funny stories like that, but
yeah, that's something you definitely need to know.
Entertaining.
Yeah, very good. Well, Heather, thank you so much.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for having me, I guess, on a podcast. This is my first one.
Really? Cool. Well, I'm glad I could.
Like I should journal it. I have to journal it. I did a podcast on January. What is it? 6th?
It's the 8th.
January 8th.
Yep.
Hey, the year of 50. I should write down all the things I did in my 50th year.
Yes.
Did a podcast, maybe a marathon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keep a list of things. I heard something interesting the other day and I thought I'm going to do this. And it's the 8th, so I need to get on it. But once a week, you have a mason jar and with a little piece of paper, like a Post-it note or something. Yeah. And you write something great that happened that week.
Oh, cool.
And then you fold it up, put it in the mason jar. And then on New Year's Eve, you dump it out and read it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just to, remember all the cool things that happened that year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
a lot of people journal, and I've always thought, and now the older I'm getting, it'd be kind of fun.
Mhm.
My mom journaled, and I have, all her journals, and I haven't opened it yet. I'm not
cool.
quite ready, but I will.
Nice.
And it'll be fun to see. I mean, they go way back. And so it'll be fun to grab them and just read through. I'm sure some of it'll be like mad at me for something, like some of those that I have to realize could be in there. But yeah, and especially through her cancer journey, I'd like to really read some of that because maybe it could help someone else that was going
What
through
a gift.
maybe. So my dad's like, I'm not reading those. I'm like, well, I think I will. I think I want to know her thoughts and, her honesty. I'm sure there's days where she's like, this really sucks. Or, I'm blessed this day because of this. Because it would be fun to read those and just kind of like see all, put it in titles. I don't know.
What a lot of wisdom that she has too.
Sure, there'll be a ton in there.
Oh
Absolutely.
my gosh, that's so
She's a
cool.
very smart woman. So
I
think so.
such a
it'll be
gift.
fun. I just haven't been able to do it quite yet, but I think I'm close.
Okay. Yep. Grab a glass of Malbec.
No, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure there will be. There'll be tears.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
It'll
Lots
be
of
fun.
memories.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Oh,
It'll be good.
yeah. Be like having her tell you stories personally and.
Absolutely. That's what we. I
Oh
agree.
my gosh, that's what. Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you again. This has been
Yeah,
super
no
fun.
It'll be interesting to hear it and see how it goes or sounds. It's easy when you can see the person to talk to them.
Yeah, just having a conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, just talking about stuff. Yeah. Is there anything, do you have anything coming up that you want people to know about, like track meets for the kids or?
Not really right now. We're kind of in that lull of semester, end of semester, and start of one. Next week is all new kids.
Oh, fun.
Well, most of them, except for a few freshmen. So
yeah.
So that'll be kind of fun just to refresh and have new kids and start over some of our stuff we're doing. And
nice.
They usually, are pretty excited to start their new classes too. So
I bet. Yeah, it's always fun to do something new.
Yep.
Little change. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah,
great talking to you.
You too. Yeah, good to see you.
This new adventure, I love it. I think it'll be fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm having fun with it, and glad to bring your story to the world.
Thanks, world. Oh boy, that's a little scary to be in the world.
I this is funny. I looked up like my stats at the end of the year, and I just started doing this. Like November 2nd was my first one. But I can look at reports and see where everything's gone and stuff. So at the end of the year, I looked for, where is stuff? 6 countries.
Cool.
Yeah. Like,
but I wonder if, they probably all know English, but that's really cool.
Yeah.
Germany just got to one person. If, your goal is to try and make some woman that was feeling like a dirtbag that day better, then
make somebody smile and laugh and have, be inspired.
Or maybe try and just get it out too.
Or just get it out.
They need to. If they listen to something that hits them and they want to bawl their eyes out listening to you, so be it, Absolutely.
I just want to make things better for someone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right. Well, have a glass of wine.
Well, I might have to do that after this. No, just kidding. This was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually. How's Urban? But it was great. So,
just talking.
Enjoy. We're just talking.
Yeah.
Girls are good at that. Usually we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Take care.
Sounds good. Thanks, Heather.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a wrap on another spirited episode of Penny for Your Shots, conversations and cocktails with brilliant women. I hope you've enjoyed the intoxicating blend of wisdom, wit, and wonder that these incredible women bring to the table. Check out the show notes for links to resources referenced in today's episode. And remember to subscribe and raise a glass with me every Thirsty Thursday as we continue to serve up inspiration, celebrate resilience, and reignite the passions that set our souls on fire. If you've loved what you've heard, please share the podcast far and wide and leave a sparkling 5-star review to let me know your thoughts. It would also help tremendously if you would visit pennyforyourshots.com and subscribe to learn when new episodes are available and pick up my free recipe. In the meantime, remember that your story deserves to be served and savored. Cheers to your brilliance and of women everywhere. Until next time, keep sipping and experiencing life's extraordinary moments. This is Penny for Your Shots, signing off with a clink and a toast to us. Cheers.